How to show that you have leadership skills. And so some people have been in positions of leadership. They've been the cultural secretary, the general secretary, the school pupil leader and all of that. And so several of us have not had that. And there can't be, in a class of 100, there can't be 50 leaders or 50 people in leadership positions. And so the best you have been as a class representative, that's the best you have been, not a crime. And so leadership quality, sometimes you have to define it differently. You have to say, hey, you have to figure out a way to answer the question compellingly well, not figure out a way to be a leader. You've not had the chance. And so you can say some of the relevant positions I've held, as I've been a class representative in my class for this course. This course went smoothly. I organized a couple of guest lectures. They were well received. I have a good relationship with the guest lecturers and this. But that is in my position of responsibility, where I have shown leadership a couple of times, and I remember very clearly. Our college went to participate in this tournament. I was one of the guys who went to just watch the game. And our guys were leading 2-0 and then they got beaten up 3-2. They were all down in the dumps. They're completely devastated. And I went and spoke to 5-6 of my classmates. I got them there. I got them water to drink. I told them, look, we played brilliantly. And geared them up. Spent time feeling bad with them. And spoke to the captain and said he was phenomenally well. I was a guy who was a volunteer who had gone to watch the match, but I became so involved with the team and I could feel for them. And I went and spoke with them that, hey, I'm not saying I turned around the team, their mood improved. Then they went on to play the league matches the next day and the day after, and they won. And one or two of them actually reached out to me and said, look, well done, dude. I hope you go on to play for our college. It was rather good to see that happening. And I did go on to play for the college. And that moment where I understood how they felt when they lost the matches was super useful for me. I think that those are the instances where I've shown leadership. Nothing, it's not leading the charge, not fighting a battle, it's not setting the tone, it's not planning a strategy, it's not devising a vision, none of this. It's showing empathy, it's being available, it's being there for conversation, it's listening. So you'll have to figure out ways where you have done that. And leadership is not about chest thumping. It's not about being the captain. It's about being the person who's available to improve the performance of some 3 people apart from yourself. I'm sure all of us have had those moments where you've done that. And those are the moments you need to find. They're not saying, contribute as a cheerleader, 1 out of 10. They're not going to do that. They're not marking you on your leadership skills. They're asking you this question. They are saying, look, talk to me about something you have done. Let's have a conversation. Reframe this as saying, look, let's have a conversation. And then say, this is what I did. And somebody comes back and says, so you said cheers to 3 people. How you think that? Do you think that's phenomenal leadership skills? I'm not saying that. I'm not the captain. I'm not the coach. I'm not saying I was a pivotal player. I'm just saying in that moment when they were down in the pitch, I knew enough to go and put an arm around a couple of people and say, hey, we got this. And I think I will do that time and time again whenever I am in a position of power. And I think that speaks, that plays a bigger role to play than say, yeah, we won on the moments we win. The moment that we lose hanging together is more powerful than celebrating the moment that we win. At least that's what I believe in. You're through, you're walking and you're getting that admit. So figure out ways where you've shown some moments or some elements of leadership, not necessarily the front running, chest thumping, press interview giving, title laden leadership role, but being there, filling the gaps in some form. Best wishes.